Hey y'all, what's up? I hope y'all been having a good Friday. Um, I just came to drop a word. It's a little heavy, but it's all right. About trauma and compassion. Okay. As I mentioned before, we in a world where everybody is hurting. Okay. People are trying to heal. We're all using different things to escape the pain and trying to heal. You know. Um, but I'm gonna just be raw with y'all. Look, either we pass the pain on and repeat the cycle, or we break it. Period. Um, and this, this might touch a few people, okay? But I speak truth. That's just who I am. And where my heart lies. Um, you know what I'm saying? People that have addictions. First of all, we all have a vice. We all have a vice. Your vice is not greater or less greater than that person's or that person's, and vice versa. We all have something, okay? Um, People that are addicted to drugs, alcohol, sex, um, porn, you know, work. There's people that are addicted to working, you know. Um, we are all people. We are all people struggling with something. And when you on the street, or when you driving past somebody and you see someone that is addicted, you know what I'm saying, to something heavy, maybe meth, maybe heroin, maybe crack, maybe whatever it is, pills, whatever, that could be you. Flat out. You never know what bump, you know what I'm saying, in life is going to push you over that edge. You never know what piece of trauma will push you in a direction you never thought you would go. Okay? So I said that to say, myself, I treat everybody the same. Okay? I see people as people. I don't care what your addiction is. I don't care what your plight is. I don't care what your vice is. People are people. You never know what they went through and what got them there. You never know. Okay? I'll give you one example, just really quick. A young man where I'm from, younger than me, and we went to school together. Very to himself, But you see him now, you can tell he's not in a good space. You know what I'm saying? And anytime I see him, I give him a couple dollars. I've given him rides. You know what I'm saying? And one day I just flat out asked him, like, how'd you get here? You know what I'm saying? What happened? And he told me he lost his 3-year-old son, you know, tragically, you know. And so you just never know what people are going through. You never know what people are going through at home with their parents, even people at school. I had compassion for bullies. You know what I'm saying? I had compassion for bullies because I knew they was going through something at home. Okay? So not everybody has the strength to handle things the same way. Not everybody can still smile through and be kind to people. Not everybody has that ability. You know what I'm saying? So the next time you feel you want to judge someone harshly, and I'm not perfect, like, I might joke and I don't do this as much anymore, but I might joke and talk stuff about, like joking with my friends, but not about, not about judgment about their character or who they are. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because you just never know what people are going through. I speak to everybody the same, you know. I was helping a young gentleman in the store today, you know. He had a black eye, you know, and I just immediately started kicking it with him, you know, and I knew I knew it was God, you know what I'm saying, and just the conversation gave him a little bit of faith, you know what I'm saying. But when we were in the store and I was kind of, getting him a couple items, you know what I'm saying, I could just see the perception of the people in the store. They was kind of looking like, what is she doing with him? Or why is she, you know what I mean? And kind of treating him with a certain demeanor, like he was a bum and begging, or you know what I'm saying? Like kind of treating him that way. And someone even made a joke about how he got the black eye. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, they were just trying to make casual conversation. Um, but it just pissed me off. Cause you don't know what that young man went through. You don't know how he got that black eye. That ain't nothing you joke about. That ain't nothing that's funny. You know what I'm saying? And why are y'all looking at me like I'm weird because I'm showing the brother some love? You know what I'm saying? And so our 10-minute encounter changed it can change the whole direction of his life. You know what I'm saying? People are people. We all go through dark hours. We all go through dark times, and some of us don't have nobody praying for us steadfastly. Some of us don't have parents that are covering us in prayer. Some of us don't have family members that really care. You know what I'm saying? So we have to be there for each other. You know what I'm saying? Um, I'm gonna go a little deeper, and this is gonna touch some people. Okay? Um, I'm sorry. Um, Abusers, rapists. Okay? They were abused. They were raped. That's how they did it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying that they don't deserve to pay for their, for their decisions. I'm saying that even those of you who have had this happen can easily do it to someone else. Maybe when you were younger, because we just repeat. We don't know until we heal and get help. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying compassion. You know what I'm saying? Compassion. And if you are someone, man, I'm gonna just be raw. If you are someone who is repeating the cycle of abuse, if you grew up and saw your mother get beat, or you know what I'm saying, or your father, it can go both ways, and you are repeating that, you know what I'm saying? Um, Verbal abuse. Maybe as a child, your parents were very verbally and emotionally abusive to you. And as you got older, yeah, you broke a little bit of the cycle, but there's still remnants, right? There's still remnants. So you still project that abuse. You know what I'm saying? Um, you have to heal. You have to heal, but you have to have compassion for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Be graceful and patient with yourself. For you were abused. All of us probably in some kind of way were done wrong, were abused in some kind of way, you know? And so you when you know better, you do better. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not, you know what I'm saying? How do I say it? I'm not watering down the issue of rape and molestation. No. If this has happened to you, um, I'm so sorry. If abuse has happened to you, I am so sorry. Leave those situations immediately. It's not worth it. That's not love. Okay. And it can be a matter of life and death. Okay. I just want you guys to just have compassion for one another and understanding. And if you do see that person in line at the store that's $3 short, help them. You know what I'm saying? If God placed it on your heart, notice I said if God placed it on your heart, because you got to be careful out here. So I ain't just saying be willy-nilly and be gullible and help everybody. I'm saying if God placed it on your heart to, you know what I'm saying, help that woman across the street, help that man at the bus stop, give him a ride, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Listen to your heart. It could be you one day. You know what I'm saying? You just never know. You know what I'm saying? And it's easy to judge people. Oh, she on that. She on that. You don't know what that baby been through that got her there. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, literally all of us, everybody goes through a dark period. Everybody. It's inevitable. Okay? Some of us get stuck there. Okay? And those are the people you see that might been on the streets for 12 years in your hood. Or, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Some people get stuck there. Okay? So our job is to love one another, pull each other up, you know what I'm saying? And have compassion. You know what I'm saying? And heal, you guys. Go get therapy. Heal. Because eventually you're going to repeat it. Yes, eventually you're going to repeat the cycle if you do not heal. Period. That's how we get a world of that type of wickedness. You know what I'm saying? Because we keep repeating the cycle instead of facing it and being like, hey, look, this what happened. Okay. You know, some people are trying to protect people. You know, they don't want to tell who did what or how. Listen, I get it. You know, don't be afraid to speak out. You know what I'm saying? It is not your fault. Okay. And this is for all type of abuse. You know what I'm saying? Don't stay. Don't stay, man. Please don't stay. It's just not worth it. It's not worth it. And you coming out of a situation can change the life of somebody else. And even if it's just one person, that's enough, right? Because then that one person can save another. And we could just all save each other. You know what I'm saying? The last thing I want to say is if you have that person in your life, friend, boyfriend, girlfriend, family member, cousin, sister, brother, whatever, if you have that person in your life that's nudging you, okay, they won't stop bothering you about going to school, bothering you about stop drinking, bothering you about stop smoking, bothering you about starting that business, bothering you about going to therapy, bothering you about bettering yourself. If you have that person, listen. Now is the time to listen. That's God. That is your angel. They don't care about how mad it makes you that they keep speaking up. They don't care about how it makes you feel. They care about your well-being and you coming out on the other side. That's a real friend. Real friends don't tell you what you want to hear. Real angels don't cheer you on. You know what I'm saying? When you're in your demise. Real friends support you in your demise. But they don't tell you what you want to hear. They speak truth. Okay? So if you have that person, you guys, nudging you, you know what I'm saying? Is listen. Okay? It is an angel trying to save you. Okay? If you got um if you got a million people telling you to leave that girl, leave that man, listen. Okay, I'm not talking about one person and you in a healthy relationship and it's them haters. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about when it's more than one, more than two, more than three people telling you. That's God don't work like that. God, He's not gonna send 3, 4 people to tell you to leave a healthy situation. You feel what I'm saying? That's not what He's gonna do. Right? So it's a sign if 12, 13, 14 people telling you something. Okay, so please adhere to that person that is encouraging you and nudging you to change your path. And then when you are out in the world, just have compassion. You know what I'm saying? I don't see um addicts as addicts or prostitutes as prostitutes or strippers as strippers. I shouldn't even say strippers because ain't nothing wrong with strip. I'm sorry, but you know what I'm trying to say. Um, you know what I'm saying? I see people as people. You know what I'm saying? Period. And I love everybody, even the ones that did me wrong, even the ones who mistreated me. I love everybody. Okay, so you never know how you can change a life just by being kind, just by being compassionate, just by seeing a person and letting them know that they are seen. So many people are walking around as lost souls because they don't feel seen or heard. You know what I'm saying? So just love one another, you guys. You know what I'm saying? What if that was your mother? What if that was you one day? And you gotta be careful. You gotta stay humble, cause sometimes God'll flip that thing. If you too arrogant and too where you look your nose down on people, you know what I'm saying? Oh, he'll flip that thing around and show you something. So I love everybody. You know what I'm saying? Please, you guys, have compassion and heal. Heal. Don't be hard on yourself. Don't judge yourself and do not judge others. Treat others how you want to be treated in your pain, in your darkest hour. That's how you treat people. Okay? It's you never know. You never know who somebody is or who you're you know what I'm saying? That person might change your life in 10 years. You just don't know. And not that it's about that. It's simply about treating people how you want to be treated. Simple. Okay? Love everyone, even the ones that don't love you. Love is a powerful thing. Love drives out hate and light drives out darkness. And we cannot coexist in the same place. Period. Okay? So I love you guys. Never, ever, ever quit dreaming. And don't forget to subscribe, like, subscribe, comment, however you feeling. I appreciate you and y'all have a good day.